Hello Cancer, and welcome back to my channel, and this is your March reading from Anything Spiritual. My name is Mandy, and we're going to pull some cards and we're going to see what is in store for you in March. And your first card out, the Eight of Swords. Are you overthinking? Have you got things going on in your mind which is taking you round and round in circles, reflecting, going over stuff? Eights can be about strength, but then at the other end of strength is this keeping yourself in this boundless infinity worry. And you've got somebody in the background just putting their hands up saying, hey, you know, don't forget me, I'm over here. So it could be that you're not paying attention to what's going on around you and the people around you because you're in your head. Okay, that's probably the best way to put it, Cancer. So let's pull some more cards and see why you are in your head. What are you letting rule your head at the moment? Something that you're no doubt worrying about. The Star. A lovely card about guidance, about intuition there. So this card is obviously telling you to trust in the universe. The universe won't steer you wrong. Come out of your head and start trusting your instincts. Start trusting that universe around you. You know, don't listen to this mindless chatter that's going on. So something seems to have stirred you up. Something seems to be playing on repeat, which we need to have come to an end. Any kind of worries that you've got going on there, which clearly other people are not going to think is a worry. So you're overthinking a little bit. You're in your head, Cancer. But you've got some lovely cards coming out here, and this one wants to come out, so it's coming out. Look at that, the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups. Two lovely cards. For those of you who are single, this could be a new connection coming in. Or, you know, something that you love doing, a new hobby or something, but definitely with that Two of Cups, it's showing that closeness. Now you're probably saying, oh, I'm not interested in another person, but it doesn't necessarily mean this is a love connection. You could just be spending time with somebody that you get on with, that you blend well with. Your and their energy blending together, lovely. So for those of you who are not single, who are in a relationship, it's clearly, to me, telling you that you obviously need to come out of this worry in your head. You need to start listening to your intuition and trusting the guidance from the universe here. And pay attention and come back to the present, to those around you who love you, who need you, your family, your friends, you know, the close people around you. Come back to the present, Cancer. And again, the Judgment card there. That transition, that moving on. So whatever seems to be stuck in your mind, you need to let go. It's time to let go of whatever is worrying and troubling you. Come back into the present, to the people around you who are here now, who love you now, and blend with that present energy, Cancer. So you seem to be stuck either in the past or stuck with a worry, but it's not necessary, okay? And we had the Judgment card there telling you you need to move forward now. You need to move on. This needs to be a transformation. And the next card out is the Tower card. And that's the universe saying to you, if you can't snap out of this, Cancer, then I'll come along and do it for you. So the universe, it's come out the Tower under that Star card, which is quite interesting. Because we said the Star card was the universe. Pay attention to that. And then again, under that is the Tower. The universe saying to you, if you can't come out of your head, then I'll do it for you. I'll turn something upside down in your life. I'll make a big change. I'll do something where you have to come back into the present and leave that past, leave that worry, leave that concern alone. And be more grounded, like the Queen of Pentacles. So let's pull a card about this worry, this concern, about this thing in your head. So let's have a card to explain a little bit more what that is. The Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is about reaching for things. Is it, for some of you, is it something that you feel you didn't achieve, or somebody around you didn't achieve? Is it not being able to get to do something you wanted to do? Reaching for things. Possibilities. You need to stop worrying about anything that you wanted to happen and couldn't quite happen. You know, we all have these things that we try to aim for and perhaps we don't reach. But everything in life is a learning curve, and you can't punish yourself if something's gone wrong, if someone didn't achieve something, or you had to do something a different way. You didn't quite get to where you wanted to be, or you didn't quite get what you wanted out of something. You know, you were hoping things would go a different way. You can't blame yourself, Cancer. You know, you can't be in control of everything. And this Six of Swords is telling you it's time to move away from any negative thoughts where you beat yourself up about things that you couldn't control, about things that didn't quite happen the way you wanted it to. You can't change the past, but you live in the present. And the present is where you need to be. So Cancer, if you find yourself thinking about the past, if you find yourself going over things, blaming yourself, thinking, should I have done this differently? Should I have done that? Just remind yourself, it is what it is, and everything happens in a divine order, even if we don't think that it does. Try and go with the flow. Try and come back to the present. You can't change what's happened, okay? And if something didn't quite work out the way we wanted it, then there's not too much we can do about it. But if you dwell on it, then you're missing the things around you. You're missing the people around you that's important. You don't want to miss out on anything in the present. So we need to take control of that monkey mind, that mind chatter. And we need to try and calm that down when that comes into play. I know that's easier said than done. So Cancer, March sees you perhaps doing a little bit of overthinking, a little bit of straying your mind into the past and needing to come forward into the present. Needing to let go of any worries, any concerns, any issues from the past, anything that didn't quite work out. You are where you are now, okay? And you just need to move forward from this place. So a nice little reading there for you, Cancer, reminding you to stay into the present. Because like I say, we can't change the past. The past is what it is. So we're going to pull a card, an Angel and Saint card, and one has jumped out. Healthful eating. So if you're overthinking, then you're not really looking after, you know, mind, body, spirit there. And healthful eating is reminding you again to come back to that healthy lifestyle, because overthinking is not healthy. It's not healthy for your mind. It's not healthy for your emotions. So healthful eating is about getting back into it again, Cancer. Getting back into that healthy lifestyle. Putting yourself first. Treating yourself, being good and kind to yourself. So you need to start, I'm not saying you're eating unhealthy, you know, you probably, but we've definitely got this overthinking, this thing going on in your mind, which is not good for you. So as you move forward into March, we've got the sun coming out now, we've got the spring around the corner. So start being good to yourself, Cancer. thinking about the foods that you put in your body, thinking about your mind, thinking about those emotions and trying to shut down those negative thoughts. And remembering all the positive and the good things that you have in the present right now. So, Cancer, if you haven't already seen your year ahead, I will put that on the end screen now. But March reminds you to stay in the present and move forward from here to the things that you want. But you've got good things coming in, possible people, possible relationships, possible closeness. As long as you come out of that monkey mind, Cancer. Thank you for watching.